digital is rapidly becoming the norm, could an intangible, decentralized form of currency like cryptocurrency become the new gold standard? Cryptocurrency trading has emerged as a new frontier in the world of finance. But what exactly does it involve? Simply put, it's the business of buying and selling digital currencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum with the aim of making a profit. However, it's not just about transactions. It also involves mining, the process of validating transactions and adding them to a blockchain, and storing your assets securely. Several different cryptocurrencies can be traded, but ultimately they're often exchanged for fiat money, the kind we use in everyday life. Even though the value of these digital currencies has skyrocketed, making them more of an investment than a means of payment, they can still be used to buy goods and services, provided both parties agree to the transaction. But what makes a good trading commodity? Traders are on the lookout for an asset that's likely to increase in value over time, and cryptocurrencies fit the bill. Their prices have been on a steady upward trend. A Bitcoin purchased in 2020 and sold in August 2022 could have netted a profit of approximately 250 million IDR. Some experts predict that by 2030, the profit from a single Bitcoin could reach around 8 billion IDR. Yet it's worth noting that cryptocurrency is an unusual kind of asset. It lacks a physical form and isn't backed by any tangible commodity. Its value hinges solely on a collective societal agreement that these digital coins carry worth. This trust is bolstered by a high level of security that makes cryptocurrencies difficult to replicate, and the increasing number of major companies accepting them as payment. In summary, cryptocurrency trading involves buying and selling digital currencies, mining, and asset storage. Its appeal lies in the potential for high returns, given the steady appreciation of cryptocurrency prices. However, it's also an asset class that depends entirely on collective trust and acceptance. As more and more people and businesses embrace the idea of a digital economy, the future of cryptocurrency trading looks promising,
how an age-old problem of trust is being tackled in the digital world. Imagine a world where transactions are transparent, secure, and decentralized. Welcome to the world of blockchain. Envision a shared library, a collection of books that are borrowed and lent out. Here, every exchange of books is a transaction. But how do we keep track of who owes what to whom? Enter the concept of book coins, a form of currency used to borrow books. When someone lends a book, they receive a book coin. When they borrow a book, they pay in book coins. Take the case of Sneaky Sam. He contributes a book to the library, Romeo and Juliet. When someone borrows it, he earns a book coin. Now Sam is not just a library member, but also a participant in the blockchain network. Sam decides to borrow a book, 1,984 Inches by George Orwell, from David. He pays David 1 book coin. This transaction is broadcasted to the entire network. The network, after validation, agrees to the transaction and adds it as a new block to the blockchain. But Sam has a sneaky plan. He quickly borrows another book, Hamlet, from Sally. He attempts to pay Sally with another book coin, one he doesn't have. The network checks Sam's balance, sees that he's trying to double spend, and deems this transaction as invalid. It's canceled and not added to the blockchain. The magic here is the decentralized consensus. Instead of a single authority approving transactions, the majority of the network must agree. It's a democratic process where every participant has a say. This system, however, isn't foolproof. If more than 50% of the network agrees on an invalid transaction, it could potentially be accepted. Now you might be wondering about the term mining. In blockchain, mining is the process by which transactions are verified and added to the blockchain. It involves solving complex puzzles related to the next block to be added. So the blockchain is a step-by-step process of validating transactions and adding them as blocks in a chain. It's a secure, transparent, and decentralized way of exchanging value. It's not just about cryptocurrencies, but it's about creating a world where trust is built into
Bitcoin
the
came to
system.
be. It's a story that intertwines cryptography, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of decentralization. Cryptography, the art of writing or solving codes, has a rich history that stretches back thousands of years, and it is the bedrock upon which blockchain is built. One of the earliest examples of cryptography is the Caesar cipher, a substitution cipher used by Julius Caesar to secure his sensitive written communications. This simple yet effective system involved replacing each letter in a message with a letter a certain number of positions down the alphabet. Only those privy to the cipher's key could decipher the messages, a concept that remains central to modern cryptography and, by extension, blockchain. Fast forward to the digital age, a time when the principles of cryptography were being adapted for the digital world. In the 80s and 90s, studies began to suggest that data could be secured through cryptography and linked in a chain, hinting at the potential for a digital currency. Among the pioneers of this era was David Chaum, whose 1982 study, Blind Signatures for Untraceable Payments, is credited for laying the groundwork for digital cash and blind signatures. This concept of blind signatures, where the content of a message remains hidden even as its digital signature is verified, was a precursor to the cryptographic signatures used by cryptocurrencies today.